Hello.
trying to look for a solution for our audio, and I got distracted.
Well done. We're all professional here. All right. Now, as I understand it, Rhowan, you had wild-shaped or polymorphed
Wild-shaped.
into a what?
Giant eagle.
All right. And you are following the Wyverns towards this island in the distance.
Yes.
The rest of you maintaining as you were?
Seeing as I can't fly, yes. I'm going to be
For
walking
now,
in that
yeah.
direction.
Yeah, Rhowan, you see that these Wyverns are heading straight for the peak of this large rocky mesa on this island. It's quite a ways from the ship. But as you get out, quite a while, nearing halfway after about 5 minutes, I'd like you to make a perception check, please.
You got it.
Not bad. Yeah, you as you draw nearer and nearer, you notice two things. One, the Wyverns are like sniffing ravenously in the air, almost continuously as they fly in this direction. And two, you kind of do a double take as you look ahead towards the destination. This large, sort of cylindrical shape almost looks like it starts moving. But then as you sort of blink, the salty air out of your eyes, you realize it's just about the top that looks to be moving. And the more you watch, the more you see a shape sort of unfurl from being nestled on the top of the rocky plateau. You see it sort of spread out, and two great big wings unfurl and stretch as a long neck kind of, not long neck, sorry, but like a very, very tall creature with its neck stretched out, almost like it just something massive stretching over there. The actual scale of it is hard to determine from this distance, but certainly something huge or bigger.
Remind me, is the walkie-talkie on?
It is not.
I didn't want to say it, but
I didn't think it was. Somebody needed to go after them.
Yeah, don't disagree.
I don't know what to do.
That was something that I was concerned about all week.
I don't think that the Wyverns speak giant eagle, but I'm going to try my best through eagle noises, body language. I don't know if I can get in front of them and try and lead them around to bring them back. Something like that is my goal.
You can make an animal handling check with disadvantage.
Heck yeah, I can.
And it's not a low DC a morning
no.
now.
No. That's fine. Out in the open, one assumes?
Sure, let's do it out in the open.
Nice.
It is not going to do it.
Would the 25 have done it?
The 25 would have just done it.
Oh, well.
Yeah, Rhowan in eagle form is sort of, what's the word I'm looking for? Like gliding out in front of them, trying to curve their trajectory. You can see sort of ferocity in their eyes, not directed at you, but as you sort of obscure their view, they immediately redirect course around you. No amount of cawing seems to be dissuading them
How big are our wyverns at this point?
They're still medium sized.
Okay.
Yeah.
Maybe cut back to the ship for a minute. I need to read my character sheet.
All right. Well, for 5 minutes, you guys have no idea this is happening out above the water. What would you like to be doing?
I mean, I said Brielle was just watching to see how this goes because she's like, oh God, they've like gone off or whatever. She's
You
just
can make if you're watching, you can make a perception check for me.
okay.
Can Ren do the same thing?
Sure.
I don't expect good results.
The eagle is large, if that helps with these checks.
You're what, about 5 minutes out? You could all see the island, so you can presumably. It's difficult to tell. Wren, you can't really make out what's happening. You can see their shapes moving over the water towards the island, and that's about all you can make out. Brielle, you do see some level of turbulence with the 4 shapes over the water. You can see the largest one among them, which you know to be Rhowan, sort of swooping back and forth in front of them erratically.
Guys, I don't think Rowan's having a good time with them.
Right. Okay. And?
Is your mom gonna get mad if we maybe just a tiny little bit go on the other side of the ship or something, a little bit closer? Your face say yes. So ignore that.
Ren's gonna turn towards Bastion. She'll go, exactly how close could you get me to the side of the main ship?
I mean, their captain seems alright, so probably fairly close.
Shanks, what's the height situation that I'm working with here in terms of standing at the front of this ship and trying to potentially get onto the other?
It would be at least 10 feet taller than your ship. The what's the word I'm looking for? Words are hard sometimes. But the front rigging, the thing that comes off the bow, on which the sails are secured to, it doesn't really come up all the way. So it would be, you'd be looking at a 15-foot jump to the.
I just need to know if I can cover it with using my psychic wave teleportation thing, which is 10 feet per my roll that I do for it.
Right.
And so if it's not even, if it was 50 feet, I probably wouldn't even attempt it. Okay, she's I think that you guys should go after them, but I don't think that I should leave.
You're going to sit this out?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I do not want to incur the consequences of my mother.
I mean, we could just yell up to them and say we sighted a threat over on the island there and we want to go take care of it.
Maybe your mom will go take care of it.
I doubt that.
Almost certain she would take out the Wyverns in the process. We're losing time here, so I think can she see Seraphine? She was pacing around before. Is she doing the same thing today?
You are currently behind the ship, so the deck is somewhat obscured by the quarters at the stern.
Fair enough. If we can get line of sight on her, I can message her. Otherwise, I'm gonna have to go over there regardless.
You want me to yell? I can yell pretty loud.
Go right ahead.
Bastion's literally just gonna yell and be like, "Oi, Serafina! Are you there? Come to the side of the ship."
Yeah, you're like a good 80 feet behind the ship. And that's like the forwardmost part of your bow, which means overall you're probably like 140 feet away from the back of the ship, which has a big wall between you and them. You shout as loud as you can, and there doesn't seem to be any interaction with that.
Wren, if you go up to, do you have like a bird's nest on this?
Like a crow's
Yeah.
nest? Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I meant.
Yeah, sure.
Could you look down that way and see your mom on the?
Well, let's try to pull up closer, and then maybe that'll be better than shouting from way back here.
Sure.
Yeah. Bastion, give me oh, gosh, I don't even know what would be appropriate here. Give me a roll that includes your dex and your proficiency, please.
Okie dokie. Do I have any of those? Oh, I do. Stealth. All right. It'll give me disadvantage. How do I give myself advantage?
There's a button in the bottom left corner of the table.
Right. Okay. Perfect. Boop and boop. Straight roll. Perfect. 16?
Not bad. All right. Yeah, I think between the assistance of your controlling the direction of the wind and your experience at sea, you're able to deftly steer your ship in closer and gain ground on them very rapidly. Fortunately, you cut off the wind just in time so that your mast or your forward bow doesn't just straight through the rear of the ship. But at that point, Wren, you see movement in what you know to be Drindle's quarters of the ship. And as you draw near to it, you can see her shape inside, pacing back and forth.
I'll walk at it.
No. Good. I didn't want to be in contact with her that long anyway. Yeah, she'll establish a connection with Serafina that she sees her, and she'll like hold out her hand, like I see her, and like so that we don't have to keep going forward. I don't know how to phrase this.
Later.
With the, she goes, actually, hello, mother, morning, and she'll say, there is, her whole body just like deflates when she says this. Another issue that has arisen on the ship. Our Wyverns and Druid have gone off towards an island not too far from here. We wish to go and get them, as it seems there's some trouble over there. Do you need my assistance here? Do you have things under control for the time being?
I see where your priorities are. Everything is under control. Go get your little pets. I will not forget how poorly my trust was placed.
Understood. And this is what she didn't want to deal with.
I love the three-way hatred just pouring at me every time I say something as her.
Oh.
This one was confusion.
Yeah, we didn't even do nothing.
Yeah.
Well, Wren was supposed to stay with the shipment the entire time. That's what she was told.
Yep.
And so far she's been on a different ship, and now she's leaving the ship entirely. So, you know.
Honestly, it's
winning.
kind of perfect if you want to prove you're inept.
She doesn't, though. I'm pretty sure that'll result in being discarded. And not in a freedom way.
Hmm.
I can bring you back.
As what?
Roll for it.
No, thank you. Changeling is not on the table.
All right. What happens next?
Well, I've disappointed my mother, so we're just gonna go with it and go and do this quickly and try to catch up with them. Cut back to you.
Yeah, you guys change directions with the ship now, sailing completely west-southwest, almost perfectly from this angle away from the Gentle Accord. You'll have a lot of distance to make up when you're done here, even if you resolve things very quickly. Bastion, I assume you are moving at top speed?
Yeah.
Okay. Then at top speed, you do see that you are gaining on the 4 flying figures, but not that rapidly, as they're moving at quite a pace. Rhowan, after you failed to redirect the Wyverns, what happens next?
Are we close enough to determine what this thing is?
Not immediately at that moment, but if you are suggesting that you will just continue following for now,
Yeah,
then,
I'm not leaving them.
then a couple minutes later, why don't you give me another perception check?
I forgot that the giant eagle has advantage on those.
It's fair, you can do it with advantage. That'll do it. Honestly, I'll just expose this. I don't normally do this, but oh, it doesn't.
Sometimes the number is really big.
Damn.
Yeah, Rhowan, as you're flying towards this, you see a sort of another movement as the creature shifts about on the stone. As it does so, you see a glimmer of green across its wings, and then a moment later, it straightens out and seems to catch sight of the things approaching. This is a gargantuan bird that you would know to be a rock.
Nice.
However, the one you're seeing here has a color pattern different than you're familiar with. There is more green than gold, and as it straightens up, you catch a white breast with 2 flecks of blue down it. This is a rock, but certainly not one that you're familiar with.
Remind me, are these the things that fucked up the caravan like a long time ago?
No, these are much bigger and much more terrifying.
I just don't remember what it was that we found.
Those were, I can see the image of them. They've got the deer antlers and
Yes.
Oh yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, the
Cannot
name's
remember
eluding
what
me
they're
at the
called.
moment as well. But
No.
no.
Perryton.
That's it.
Parrot.
Look, I knew a monster.
Yeah, and you can see now that as it straightens up and moves towards the edge of its perch, that as it stares out at you, it, by your estimation, is standing about 65 feet tall.
Big.
Massive. Any change in your course at the moment, or anything you want to do in the remaining few minutes before you arrive?
Unless there's, I might. Oh God, does this look like a creature of a challenge rating that I could polymorph into?
It does not.
Okay. But regular rocks are, if I'm familiar with those.
A regular rock you would just be able to, if it were a beast.
Yeah. Oh, they're monstrosities, aren't they? Yeah, the only option I see that I have at the moment is to try and slow down the wyverns a little bit.
How do you want to try to do that?
Can I try to cause a mid-air collision?
That would be an attack roll.
I don't want to do that. Yeah, not really any good options, I guess, unless I'm not thinking of something. Anyone got any ideas?
They're still too far that I wouldn't be able to be like screaming out and be like, Ash, get back here.
Can you immolate yourself and turn yourself into a roast gigantic turkey, basically? Because that would attract them instead, right?
I drop to 0, I'll become Rhowan again.
That's what I was
Crap.
thinking.
Okay.
But if you become Rhowan again, can you scream at them in Draconic and then turn back into another wild shape?
Oh, God.
I could do that. Yeah, I guess. Are they of a size that I think they could carry me?
Maybe if all three were willing to work in unison towards that goal.
Yeah.
You have an enlarge reduce, right?
Reduce yourself. Mini Rhowan.
That's why I asked how big they were. I'm like, are they rideable yet? Like,
I mean,
are they still
alternatively,
small enough to sit on
enlarge
our
the
shoulder?
wyvern.
Like,
I don't have that prepared.
Oh,
I'm trying.
I love the
no.
brainstorming here.
No,
Yeah.
no, it's good. It's good. There's no bad ideas.
All
I mean,
of
mine
Brielle's
was pretty
ideas are
bad.
bad ideas.
I cast haste on the ship.
That's a good idea.
No!
Specifies creature.
No. Yeah, we already confirmed it's a mimic ship.
Yeah.
You tried to confirm that. I did not. If you want it to be fine, it can be a mimic ship. You can cast haste on it, and it can attack you
Yeah.
twice.
No.
Yeah, I guess Rowan's just gonna lock in and try to buy time until the ship gets here.
Absolutely. All right. Then I think it's time to bring up the map. Because unless anyone has any other very smart ideas, the next thing that's going to happen of note is that Rhowan and the Wyverns will get close to the rock.
Wait, I have thaumaturgy.
Okay?
Can I try that to like get their attention?
Absolutely.
Okay. I guess Brielle is just going to like make her voice. It booms up to 3 times as loud for a minute, and she's just gonna like try screaming at Ash in the way that she normally like. It's like, Ash, come here, good boy, come here. Like trying to call him back. Like, I have food. Like she's just like trying to make herself as. You know
may
what?
make
She's
an-
gonna make herself as big as she can. We're gonna giant smite that. We're gonna try and catch his attention.
Yeah, you can make an animal handling check.
Perfect. No, that was a 19, and then it fell over.
Then it wasn't.
The 19 wouldn't have gotten you there anyway. Yeah, you grow up to this huge size and start shouting, your voice rippling the water as it echoes out. Rhowan, your ears ring a little bit from the sound of Brielle, from even so far away as she is. And yet the Wyverns do not even remotely turn their heads. They are locked in on the thing in front of them.
I think Bastion's going to hand over control of the ship to the first mate and make his way up to the front.
All right. we can see the map here.
Not yet.
It's
It's
black
black.
screen.
Oh, because yeah, no one's on
I
it.
think we
That's
have to
fair.
be on it. Yeah.
And
You know
Fantasy
what?
Grounds is frozen.
That's probably just loading stuff. Maybe
there it goes.
Oh, yeah, I see it.
Cool.
Yep.
Thank you. And let's. They moved the button, and so it always confuses me. Boom. There we are. All right. Rhowan, even though you are currently an eagle, here you are with Ash, Connie, and Ravkin.
Oh god, that thing's big on the map.
Yup.
It sure is. Oh, it actually didn't maintain the resizing I did of it, so I actually need to.
It's
Get
bigger.
smaller? Dang it.
My god.
Yup.
All right, plenty of meat if
Um,
we kill it.
Bastion, you need a pet still. I'm just saying.
Oh,
Are there eggs?
I just wanted the fully grown one. Tied to the front of the ship and go.
Good luck
We're
with that.
blasting off again.
Roll initiative for me.
Nice.
Yeah, everyone.
Good. Boy. Yeah.
Realize I don't have a token for the ship to move on to this map, but it's fine. All right. And they all need to roll as well. I'm just gonna do this. All right. So first things first, Ravkin continues to fly towards the rock, 80 feet. Wee fast. There you go. Oops. And as you're all closing the distance, you can see, Rhowan, that this massive bird creature immediately straightens up, unfurls its wings, and leaps forward. You are currently a giant eagle,
That is correct.
although they are rather small, but they are draconic. So I think I'm going to give it a 50-50. Above 10, somehow Rhowan will be the most tasty thing. Nope.
I'm bigger.
All right. Yeah, but they smell like dragon.
Yeah.
So I'm very sorry for whatever happens here. I'm very sorry.
It could miss.
It could miss. You see this creature flap its powerful wings. A dust cloud kicks up across the island, and it takes flight. It only rises up like one or two flaps, and then very quickly soars down towards Ravkin. And as it does, it reorients its body so that talons are forward and goes to sort of pounce on Ravkin. And that I will be making an attack roll. And again, I'm very sorry.
I don't believe you.
Neither
That
do
is
I.
a hit.
The 25? No way.
Plus 13. Love that. Love that.
It's a big, strong old bird. It grabs hold and slams down into the ground, pinning Ravkin underneath it. You can see Rhowan, Ravkin screeching and fighting for freedom and unable to break the grasp of the creature, which then attempts to eat. Yeah, I'm sorry.
I don't believe you.
30 will hit,
Oh.
and
Bye, Ravkin.
Ravkin may not survive this.
Mhm. That'll teach Wren to care about things for sure.
Yeah, but Rhowan, you see the beak plunge into the chest of Ravkin, stilling it immediately. And that is its turn. Your turn.
Is Ravkin swallowed or still there?
Punctured by beak at the moment. As
But-
and you can see the rock like twist its gaze upward at the still oncoming others with blood and gore dripping off its beak.
Cool. I would like to fly there. And they're
Yeah,
both on the
absolutely.
ground now, just understanding the verticality.
Yes, absolutely. Pinned to the ground.
Okay. What do we think? Does a rock have a good wisdom save?
No.
You're welcome to find out.
I am gonna land on the ground, drop wild shape, and I'm going to attempt to polymorph the rock into a chicken.
Amazing.
Absolutely roll the saving throw for me.
And I'm going to throw some woe on this so the rock gets a negative d6.
Good.
Sure. What's your DC?
I can't think right now, Shanks.
That's
Do you want me
fair.
to tell you a number?
Yeah. I got you. Don't worry.
It's respectable.
It's respectable, for sure.
Targeting unidentified.
You may just pull this off.
Minus a d6
Minus a D6. So that's a 14
against an 18.
against an 18. Yeah, absolutely. In this puff, you suddenly see a chicken with a bloody beak sitting on top of an unconscious Ravkin.
Now we have some time.
That was so good.
Jeez.
Oh my gosh.
I'm
Is that
so
the
glad
end of
that
your
worked. Action, movement. I don't think I have a relevant bonus action right now.
All right.
Could I use a bonus action to try and give the other wyverns a command, or is that an action?
I'd like to do that as bonus action in this circumstance.
It's like, back to the ship.
Make an animal handling check with disadvantage.
Where's animal handling? Not in my spells, that's for sure.
Wouldn't it be great though if it was?
Nice.
You see for a brief moment the faintest glimmer of what looks like recognition. There's almost a hesitance in the next beat of their wings. However, just quite not enough, as they the air still is filled with blood and the smell of rock, and they just sort of focus in again and dive bomb towards where the rock once stood and now only a chicken stands.
Can I use my object interaction to pick up the chicken?
No, because that would be
Okay.
contested.
That's very fair. I would like to try and interpose myself between the wyverns and the chicken so they don't attack it.
All right. I hear you on that. And on their turn, they are going to continue to dash forward 80 feet as they head for that chicken space.
Just like, are the other two gonna fucking eat the chicken though?
That is
I mean,
a
they could
very
eat
good
Grafkin.
question, and you will find out very soon.
It would be super tasty. Wouldn't blame them.
Bastion. Wren and Brielle, I'll allow you to do something if you want to do something for this round. However, it's worth noting that you are still about 60 feet off of the map. And so, unless you're...
I just have a question, because I fucked up last session. I didn't realize that the vial was like a item that you attune to and not like a one-time use item. But I've had plenty of time to attune to something like that. Could I have done that?
Yes.
Okay. Because I did use it, and I was like, afterwards, I saw that it wasn't like a potion, so my bad.
Yeah, I was
all.
curious about that myself. That's fine. Yes, that is not an issue. So again, like if you want to do something, you are about 175 feet away from where the battle is occurring.
I don't think I have anything to do aside from, I don't know how quickly we're going, but if we get within range in the next round.
What is your range?
60 feet.
Then it's very unlikely. But Bastion, you are approaching this island at full speed. You know the risks of approaching land in a ship this size at full speed. Are you going to attempt to maneuver in a way that you will stop short, or are you going to continue at full speed until you're in range?
Oh God. He doesn't actually really like the wyverns. Thinks they're bad luck. However, he knows how much his party members love their wyverns. So he has taken back control of the ship for now, and is piloting it basically full speed, and has multiple crew members ready to weigh anchor and basically just like almost like Tokyo drift it to the side as they get close enough. Probably going to cause some damage to the ship, but
yes, I'm going to have you make a roll again to see how well you perform this and how much damage is done. So it's the same roll as before. If you want to use your stealth as an example again.
Oh God. Okay. Yeah. Oh, my ship.
Oh boy.
Can I use advantage?
Yes. Yeah.
Oh,
You didn't really
All right.
need the starboard side anyway, did you?
well, I think we did a little.
I think we did a little. Hey, that's not bad.
Hey.
All right.
I will take a nat 20.
So you take control, and you are gearing up, shouting out commands. And as you're approaching at this angle that you think is optimal, at the very last second, you notice a sandbar below the water that's almost completely camouflaged and would have run you aground. And so you readjust, spin the wheel as hard as you can, spin it back the other way, just narrowly avoiding this narrow sandbar, and then as everything comes together, anchors drop, wheel turns, sails take a full gust of wind, and all at once the ship sort of shifts into place. And I believe with a 25 and taking the risk of coming in at full speed, that's going to get you all to about right here. You are on the ship. which is invisible. I apologize.
The invisible boat.
We'll say this is the edge of the ship nearest the island. You were all prepared for where you were going to be stopped. So you can use whatever means you have to get across there or do whatever it is you want to do. But that's going to be that turn for now. Ravkin continues to bleed out. Because it's a party pet, I won't make it immediately dead. I will give it death saving throws. That didn't roll for some reason. It was a 10. And so is that. All right. 10 is a success.
So we just got to do whack-a-mole with the wyverns.
David, what's the speed of a chicken?
I don't know. Not very fast. Let me look it up.
I guess I could pull it up too. Chicken is not in here.
I got chicken egg.
No movement, surprisingly.
I'll find a small beast of challenge rating 0. That's what I imagine a chicken to be.
Has Rhowan cast polymorph before? Have we seen him do this?
He
Only
casts
on
on
himself.
Yeah.
Okay, so we don't know if we hit it, it'll come back or not.
He's like, you can see Rhowan trying to protect, like trying to stop harm from
Don't
coming
do
to it.
Yeah, he's legit
It's
standing
like,
between.
don't do it. Let's just throw it
And-
in the bag of holding.
The land speed of a hawk is 10
Oh.
feet.
All right, we're gonna call it 10 feet then. You know what? Since he's a hawk. Let's call it a hawk for now.
Imagine a hawk is a little bit faster than a chicken in the air.
Probably. But you don't see it taking flight. Oops, the wrong one there. There we go. 10 feet. Well, you see it leap across the ground and attempt to peck at Ash.
There's a bird.
That's gonna be it.
Oh my god.
Yeah,
Boy!
you see this chicken just like hopping across the field, gets up to Ash and cuts at it with one talon and starts
Got
pecking.
gusto, I'll give him that.
Yeah.
Yep.
Ash doesn't seem particularly deterred.
Understandable.
And it's back to Rowan's turn.
Ren gets you. Where the hell is my wyvern? Just a bunch of birds.
This football can run.
I will cast Revivify on the dead wyvern.
God.
It is not dead. As
The
I said, I
dying
was making,
Oh, okay.
it's unconscious.
Gotcha. In which case,
Yeah.
that changes my turn a little bit. I will cast Aura of Vitality. I will go into the starry form of the chalice and then cast Aura of Vitality. I think I have the action of economy for that.
All right.
Yes, I do. Okay, cool. Wild Shape. Casting. Oh, no, I can't cast Aura of Vitality. That's also concentration. We're still taking the chalice. But I will just cast. There's too many rules. Let's give it a 3rd level Cure Wounds.
All right. Absolutely. Hidden target Ravkin and cast your magic.
Yes. Plus Aura of Cure wounds, 3rd level. Where's cure wounds?
All right. So this.
No.
Extra healing.
Wait.
Yeah, you can see this green and gold light pour out of your arms and into Ravkin. You can see the heart that's struggling and actually shooting blood with each beat. Slowly heals over, and then following in suit, the chest cavity closes up. Ravkin leaps up to its feet and screeches. Doesn't seem to fully grasp what just happened to it, but you can see it now sniffing aggressively at the air, trying to figure out where this rock went.
Relentless.
Yeah, I will continue to try and interpose myself between the wyverns and the chicken.
There's really there's not much space there for you to do so, but I will note that you are tempting.
Yeah, it's like I'll get into a tumble and go prone if necessary. But that's that'll be my turn.
Connie is going to move up and then realize that the rock is missing currently, and sort of stops at you as you're like sticking your arms out trying to get in the way, and she sort of instinctively lands on your shoulder and continues to look. The weight of her body is a little bit much at this moment, but you can see her just grabbing hold and again sniffing furiously, a little confused. But I'm going to have her make a perception check, and if she can smell enough of the rock on that chicken, then well, she's gonna go for it. So the DC is going to be 15. Don't seem to have a perception thing on her, so I'll just do this. Just barely does not smell the rock or what it's cooking. And Ash is not as concerned about where the rock is and more so about this chicken that smells like a rock that is scratching at him and is going to attack.
All right, that 1 hit point bought us a couple rounds.
Yep.
It sure did. But immediately, Ash just angrily snaps out and pops the head right off the chicken. Almost immediately, happens as smoke billows out of the severed head, and the shape of the rock takes form once again. Get out of here. Go away. Leave this token. Give me back this one. However, still Ash's turn, and Ash is now no longer targeting a chicken, but is targeting the rock that it wanted to fight in the first place. However, cannot hit as the creature immediately expands and grows almost outside of Ash's reach as the stinger lashes out at empty space. Wren.
Yeah. How does the water look here? Is it still, or is it moving quickly?
I mean, it's an ocean. It's doing what oceans do. It's there is tide going into the island.
Okay. I just want to know if it's stupid of me to do something that might have me wind up in the water. Like, will I get swept away?
Riptide going on.
Because I have had that happen before.
Yeah, well, this isn't a river. There is a tide. It doesn't look particularly strong.
Not great, but I'm gonna summon my psychic blade and at least get myself 40 feet out.
All right.
Kind of in a straight line, and then try to swim up the rest of the way.
Yeah, that's you're gonna use all your movement to get close to shore, about there.
I think I'll use diverging path and
Yes.
send a second Wren up to attack this creature that is attacking our wyverns. Mark that off. And attack it. That's a natural one. I'm gonna re-roll that with my inspiration. That is better. And because I have allies there, my sneak attack applies.
Yes, you can get sneak attack.
And take damage.
Yeah, you managed to just get yourself to the shore. You're trudging through the water, getting through this tide, and then just as you're like running out of steam, another wren just leaps out from you, runs forward, and throws her blade at the rock. You can see it land true right in its breast, and you can see the creature reel back and let out a very, very unsettlingly deep screech for a bird. But it feels like it vibrates every bone in your body.
There should be an extra 8. I forgot that I needed to manually add that.
Okay.
8 psychic damage. And since I still have a bonus action, I'm going to do that again with my my other Wren.
I believe you can only bonus action attack if you attacked with your main action.
Doesn't the other Wren get the same kind of action autonomy as me?
Yes. Oh, you're attacking with the bonus, or with the
Yeah.
divergent. Yes.
Actual Wren's not doing anything else.
Got it. Okay, go ahead.
Doesn't apply sneak attack, but that's fine. Do I pick up just the die here? Okay. Nope, I don't want that. Okay. How do I put down die? Because I wanted to pick up extra d6 and it's not letting me do that. It picked up d4
I don't even know what you
instead.
mean by put down die.
I'm
other
holding
than
a bunch
rolling
of
it.
die in my hand.
Drop it.
Will that not roll it?
No, I don't know.
Try dragging it off your fantasy ground screen and
Okay.
unclick your mouse. Sometimes that works for me.
Okay.
Because I do
but
this a lot.
It's gonna
I was
roll
going
it.
to say, Megan, the
Okay.
expert at this.
No. Okay, but it didn't apply, so that's fine. I'll just do it that way. And you can add that extra damage.
All right. Yeah, another blade strikes at it. Doesn't seem to phase it nearly as much. Wonder what Rowan's planning.
I accidentally clicked that. I'm not planning Ice Storm.
Actually, could I just use my action to dash so I could get onto the...
Didn't you use your
edge?
action to teleport?
That's the bonus action.
Oh. Then,
Bonus
yeah.
action, movement, and then my action to just dash to get up on shore. Is that fine?
Yeah, you can do that.
And that's my turn.
Okay. Brielle.
What direction is the boat facing? Like, is it linear like Bastion and I are, or like can I get a little
Yeah,
closer if I run
it's
up
like
to the front?
it's north to south. I said that was the nearest
Okay.
point to the island.
Perfect.
So
That's fine. I'm still in range. I'm going to throw my javelin. Thank God it comes back.
Yeah, just snipe them.
And then savage attack. So the
Brielle
10
from the ship
damage.
launches her javelin. It sticks into the shoulder and then fades away.
And then I'm gonna attack again.
Go for it. Hit. And once again, the javelin streaks through the air, lands very close to the other hit in the same shoulder. But the rock really doesn't seem to even notice the hit.
Oh, I hate that. That's my turn.
Okay, Bastion.
Okie dokie. So Bastion is going to get up to the, like, as close to the rails as he can and stare at it. And I guess if Brielle is still on the ship, she would see like crackling energy around his hand. And he's going to summon Bigby's hand right in front of the rock.
Yeah, absolutely. Oh, I don't have the token for that either. I don't even know what to do here.
I'm also going to activate innate sorcery too.
All right. Yep, that's cool. Let's do. Okay, and we'll put Bigby's hand right there.
Perfect. All right, and yeah, I'm going to make an attack with Bigby's hand. Just a giant fist coming, rock'em, sock'em, roboting.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, there's this crackle and pulse of lightning energy as his hand suddenly takes shape here. Almost like a translucent hand filled with lightning, and very suddenly it just strikes out at the rock. Let's get your attack roll.
Perfect. It didn't seem to apply advantage automatically with my innate sorcery for it, so I'll just do it manually.
All right, that's fine.
Still not doing. Oh, maybe I'm just doing it wrong. Oh, there it is. Okay, there we go. Oof, not the best roll, but
Hey, it hit.
Bill,
I'll take it. All right.
You hear a squeak
My
as the
dog
hand.
squeaking its toy.
Oh, sorry. Yeah,
That's the chicken
insane when
noises.
That's just Ash, guys. That's how Ash talks.
Yeah, you see this fist collide with the creature's face, and you see it kind of rocked just a little bit, and it.
he said the thing.
Yeah.
Let's see, who is within 15 feet? Oops. You are? Oh, don't target yourself. You are.
I do.
You are not. What does it say? 5 feet? I don't know. That looks right. Ravikin, Connie, Rhowan, and Ash are all within 15 feet. Yeah. Angrily, after taking so many hits, you see the creature shriek out once more. And again, for a bird, it's disturbingly low pitch. And as that rumbling shriek comes out, the big wings come up and flap down really hard, letting out this massive gust of wind, as all of you have to make a dex save. With some mixed results.
Shoot.
It doesn't look mixed to me.
I should have.
Well, there's different numbers.
Okay. I will say, I don't think Ravkin should have had disadvantage.
That is
Fantasy
fair. That is fair. Let me just roll another d20 then, and we'll apply. Whatever happens, happens. That's an 11, so still a fail. As you all take some bludgeoning damage from the gust of wind, and all are unfortunately knocked prone. Was that end of turn, Bastion?
He's just gonna. Oh my goodness, the squeaks. He's gonna turn over to Brielle and just be like, "All right, if you want to get close, I can get us there next turn."
Happy better.
Perfect.
Absolutely. Ravkin is going to, stand up, and they're no longer grappled or restrained either. So, double prone, grappled and restrained. Still wounded. Not thinking clearly. Targeting itself.
Wyvern. Get over here.
It is going to attack the rock. Saying the rock just feels wrong here. That is going to miss, but then it leaps for a bite attack as well, which will hit finally for a pitiful 4 damage as it leaps up and snatches a bite at the lower end of its wings just before it moves out of the way, and then takes its turn, which, well, Ravkin was biting at it, so gotta untarget everyone. It's targeting itself again. Don't do that. Fortunately, yeah. Actually, hold on. What is this thing's intelligence score? 3. No. It's in a fury about the stupid dragons attacking it. So, sorry, Ravkin, you might be dying again. As a big talon comes down at the ground, you see Ravkin literally just roll out of the way and then leap up ready to counterattack. But before a counterattack can happen, the creature's large beak strikes down, and with a 31 to hit, punctures the upper torso of Ravkin once more, pinning it to the ground, blood spraying out everywhere. Poor Wyvern. It did nothing to no one. Rhowan.
You didn't lure it out here to fight it.
I thought you would all follow your pets, so not my fault.
We did.
How?
You're on a moving ship.
And they did.
We got here as fast as we could.
That is not true. You spent 5 minutes watching.
It's true.
Maybe Wren wouldn't. She'd have to ask Mom first.
I give you dilemmas, and I have no idea what you're going to choose.
I'm honestly not blaming you.
I'm blaming you.
I think
I don't like the Wyverns.
Rhowan thinks our only shot of this is
just
probably
fight them.
Probably fighting the rock and not worried about Ravkin for the moment. And it wants something big and reptilian. I'll give it something big and reptilian. I'm going to go into the starry form of the dragon at the start of my turn.
Okay.
And then I will polymorph myself into that giant super T-Rex that we fought a while back.
Yeah.
All right. Let me grab that stat block.
How much space is that going to take up here?
A fair bit.
Enough.
You're doing that where you currently stand?
If I need to step back to make some room or step to the side to make some room, I will do so.
It is bigger than the unoccupied space around you. So yeah, you can get there. That's fine. hold up. You were here, yeah?
Yeah.
If you move, you are within its reach, just so you know. So
Yes, I'm
if
attempting
you,
to stay within it.
Okay, then yeah, I'll allow you to move through Ash's space temporarily. Big B's hand doesn't really count as a creature occupying space, I don't believe.
What is the circle? Just curious.
Big B.
Oh, that's not.
Okay, and then I gotta open this up and I gotta give it to Rhowan, I believe. I haven't done this in a while now. Did that give you a sheet?
Yes, it did.
Okay, cool. And I'll put its picture out on the table as well.
And then I
yes.
should note, it's hovering about 5 feet off the ground.
I forgot that was a thing.
And just
we'll move Rhowan out of the way for now.
terrible roar right in its stupid bird face.
Yeah, this hovering hookjaw behemoth just suddenly sprouts forth from where Rhowan was standing and lets out this terrible roar. I'd say you more or less have its attention.
Good.
Is that your turn?
That is my turn.
Cool. Connie, on the other hand, is also wanting its attention. And will attempt to attack it from behind while it is looking at Rhowan. There we go.
That's it, Connie. Use your tactics.
Oh, I forgot that she was prone. That should not have been disadvantaged.
It hit anyway.
It did indeed. As Connie's stinger plunges into the back of it, it pumps Connie's venom into it, and it seems to resist the brunt of the effect. As much damage on a save, so still more poison damage. And immediately Connie follows that up by leaping onto the back and taking a chunk right out of it. You can see 4 again. As she like rips back, it's mostly feather, but you can see some blood trickling down from her maw. And Ash, likewise, wants to attack.
Become not prone.
Oh, for fuck's sake. Be not prone. You know, I did this to myself. One solid roll. Oh, still
Nice.
Followed with a leap and a bite at the talons, and just barely catching a toe, she bites into it and rips a sizable chunk out of it. You can see the rock's attention is now very divided at the wave of attacks coming at it from multiple directions. Wren, it is back to you.
I'm gonna move in. Yeah, where's Ravkin? I'm gonna move into where Ravkin is. Sorry, I want to be beside Ravkin. I'm gonna scoop up Ravkin in my my shawl, kind of bandolier, sort of carry.
It is a medium-sized creature at this point, so about the same size as you.
Do I want to still do that?
You can still pull him away.
I'm gonna wrap Ravkin up though. Still.
Okay.
Drag Ravkin. Is that going to count as an opportunity attack? Though?
It sure is against you.
Against me?
Yes.
That's fine. I'll take that. And I'll move Ravkin
right.
off to the shore if possible. Assuming this thing doesn't down me in one hit. I do have uncanny dodge, so don't get click happy on the damage. That's it? Oh, that's Ravkin.
Nope, I'm targeting Ravkin, that's why. Untarget Ravkin, please.
Oh, a 30 would
target Wren. I'll just roll again. Nope, I think I still did that wrong.
I feel like it's probably gonna hit that.
I'm doing this right or I'm not doing it. Why won't it let me untarget? That's so weird.
Are you?
Here we go. And then back to its sheet and back to its attack and beak attack at Wren. Finally, properly. That's still gonna hit. And good uncanny dodge. As you move and twist away from it at the last second, you still feel its beak catch you and dig in for half of 28 damage.
Good dodge. Good dodge.
Yep. It was a good call. And is that your turn?
Am I out of its reach now?
You are out of its reach.
How much movement did I use up there? Like 10?
5 feet. Oh, I guess you had to move Ravkin,
yeah,
so yeah, 10 feet. Yeah.
There and back, yeah.
Oh, you went there and back, so 15 total.
15.
Yeah.
My good buddy Rhowan, we've done this trick before. Can I hitch a ride on your back?
You know it.
Hell yeah.
That will only get you up to him. It's going to take you.
I will use my bonus action to dash.
All
I
right.
have to go up onto him.
The tail hits the ground to make a nice ramp.
Yeah. And it's still like half your movement to get on top of him. But yeah, with your bonus action dodge or dash, you're able to run up the tail and up onto the back and up to the shoulder where you can stabilize yourself.
That uses like another 15 to do
Yeah.
my dash. How much would it be if I tried to jump onto the bird?
That would be an action. Yeah,
Maybe
you're trying
next
to.
turn.
Yeah, you're trying to land on something that doesn't want you on it. That's.
Was the
natural.
dragging Revkin just movement?
It was extra movement. Yes.
Okay, and I will attack. Make sure I am targeting. No, I'm targeting Revkin. I don't want to be doing that.
Don't target Ravkin. Ravkin's had enough damage.
I will target unidentified.
I probably could just identify it. It's fine. It's a coastal rock. Now we all know.
20. Get my sneak attack.
Yeah, you get sneak attack, and
It's not picking up the extra. I don't know. Let's try this. Does that apply? Yes, it does. Perfect. Runs up Rhowan, summons her blade, chucks it at the rock or stabs whatever. Like, I don't know how far it is from me from where I am on Rhowan.
it's still like 5 feet away from you.
Then do it again.
You've used your bonus action.
Oh yeah, to dash. Sorry, that's totally true. I'm gonna use my diverging path though, and I'm going to get my other right to do that same thing. It was a hit, and grab that. Yeah, that's right. And another hit since it seems like that's not dead, which is fair because it's huge. And apply. And then an extra 5 damage on top of that.
What's that from?
From my the vial thing.
I don't believe your duplicate wears the magic item.
Oh, I asked you last session if that would apply, and you said yeah.
Yeah, that was because you were under the effect of a potion, as you put it.
Oh, okay. All right. That's fine. All right. Then that doesn't apply. Just one.
All right. Yeah, so the Wren runs up this dinosaur, throws her blade. Another Wren leaps out of her, 2 blades. And you can see this creature now turns its attention to Wren as she deals out a significant amount of damage. Brielle.
Okay, I'm going to hold my action until Bastion can get me closer to that thing.
All right.
And then as my bonus action, I'm going to invoke my Storm Ruin, which is the one that she has on her shield. So it's going to start to glow. And that one is essentially the bullshit dice one. So if it's a creature within 60 feet of me, I can make it roll advantage or disadvantage.
Got it.
Once
Okay.
long rest.
Bastion, what are you doing?
Yeah, Bastion's going to walk over to Brielle. Kind of hook a hand around her waist and be like, all right, hold on.
I have a boyfriend.
I don't care about your boy. All right. And he's gonna he's gonna cast Thunderstep after making sure that the rest of the crew is clear of the area around him.
Okay. Yeah,
And
there's in the air.
going to bring Brielle. So it's almost like you're, I don't want to say the Doctor Who thing with the TARDIS, but like almost that, except it's like lightning flashing all around, and all of a sudden you're 90 feet closer and right beside the rock.
Nice.
So what is the spot you are reappearing at there?
Right about there. I don't know who added the extra arrow. It was not me.
Yeah, Brielle, you appear next to the rock with a readied action.
I'm going to try and hit it with my axe now.
Go for it.
Are you kidding me?
Saying
I'm going to
that
use my
one.
inspiration.
Much
Good.
That
better.
is a lot better.
Okay, Savage Attacker. 15.
So 15, yeah, you suddenly appear and bury your axe into the upper thigh of this bird. It shrieks out this low rumbling shriek and then looks down straight at you.
And she's going to bring the axe up towards its face as it looks at her.
Yeah, go for it. There's another hit. And then once again, another strike as a flash of radiant energy cuts through the wound just as the axe escapes it. And you can see that like under its jaw, right to the beak, you've cut across its neck and chipped the bottom of the beak.
Ooh.
Nice.
End of turn?
Yeah.
Bastion, did you have anything else to do on your turn?
Yeah, Rock'em Sock'em Robots again.
That's not an action.
It's a bonus action after I cast it.
Nice.
Wild.
29 to hit.
That is definitely a hit, my friend. Once again, this fist closes the distance and smacks against the head of the bird. You can all see now this thing stumble a little bit and lose its footing, and then immediately, once again, raises its wings high up in the air, lets out a rumbling shriek, and lets out another gust of wind at all of you. So that's Brielle. 1, 2, 3. Not Wren. Wait, where is Wren? I can't even see Wren. Oh, she's on top of it. Oh, she is. Yeah, so she is in distance then. Cool. The only one I can't see is Ash because it's under the frickin' bird's aura. Add Ash there. Okay, cool. 6 of you are going to be making dexterity saving throw as this bird lets out this incredible burst of energy. Bastion and Wren, the only ones that are able to sort of move out of the direct line of impact from this gust. And you all take some bludgeoning damage. And most of you are knocked prone. I got to double check to see if that did that to the people who saved. It did not, so we're
Can it
good.
knock a huge creature prone? Is there a size restriction on that?
There is no size restriction on it.
Damn.
Yeah.
Big boy.
is a big boy. It's gargantuan.
That's one size bigger than huge.
It's big enough. Since Wren passed her dex save, I won't make her make another dex save to not be landed on by Rhowan. But you do find yourself hitting the ground and rolling kind of thing, and no longer on top of him.
Yeah, she's just kind of nimbly sort of righting herself, but getting jostled everywhere on the way down. Manages to come out of that with not even a single scratch.
Ravkin lets out a weak cough as blood spurts out of its chest.
Literally no healing, so I can't even help him.
Rhowan, as the hookjaw behemoth, you are prone currently, but it is your turn.
I would like to fix that.
Yeah.
And become not prone.
You can unprone yourself for half your movement.
And I would like to try to do I would like to try to do to the rock what the rock did to Ravkin and go for its neck and try to bring it to the ground with my big hook jaws.
Yeah, do the hook jaw.
I have a question. What happens to Wren's double when that happens? Because it's not real, but it was next to Wren up there.
At the end of your turn, it just fades away.
My next turn.
I'll use my advantage on that. Come on. That's what I'm talking about.
Oh, you're right. It does last until the start of your next turn.
Yeah, because it's supposed to be able to be a decoy for me.
Yeah, it just kind of hits the ground similar to you, rolls aside.
Like almost like a mirror situation.
Almost. Rhowan, you managed to get in close and bite into the neck. Let's see some massive damage, please. That's gonna fucking do it. You suddenly see this dinosaur close in and get right into the throat. The rock lets out this low rumble again, but before it can break free and attack in return, you see Rhowan just double down, taking a step forward, then another, until it's off balance completely and falls onto its back and rips the throat right out of it. We can we can come out of initiative order and combat music. Well done. There's this sort of silence in the air for a moment after that, where it's like, is this really over? You hear the last deep breath of this ancient bird just as no other breath fills its lungs.
Bastion's gonna run over and immediately put a point of lay on hands into Ravkin.
Yeah, I was gonna say Brielle
Absolutely.
wants to try and heal him too.
Yeah, you can both, or whomever is next in initiative order, however you want to do it.
You can
You
go.
can go
with
ahead.
Ramesh. I'll do
You go.
both. Let's pump more into him. Why not?
All right, we'll both do it.
Yeah, Bastion runs over and just puts it in one point, selfishly holding the rest.
He's like, hey, he's fighting.
No, I just want to
Walk
use my cleric stuff.
But then Brielle immediately arriving after that and
I'm
pouring
scared for my little
more
guy.
healing magic into him. You see once again this gaping chest wound just close over, and as Ravkin turns and stands up, you see a little less fire in his eyes than last time this happened. A little bit less aware of its surroundings at first.
I think as almost like a mirror to the situation that Ravkin is in, Wren is getting down off of Rhowan, and she also has a very similarly, just like, I feel like normally when we finish a fight and we do well and we come out and survive, she feels good about that. And just right now, she just seems very there's no response to her. And she is going to go over to Ravkin, and she'll thank Bastion and Brielle and Rhowan, who can't reply at the moment, aside from roaring.
Which he does in an attempt to make some sort of like disciplinary screech towards the Wyverns to admonish them for not following instructions.
I think Wren is just going to like kind of quietly she's gonna leave the shawl on Ravkin as almost like a leash around him and encourage him to like get a pick at the rock for a little bit, but knows that we have to leave if we want to catch up with the
Yeah,
ship.
as you're doing that, the other two immediately leap on the body of the rock and just start tearing into it. To those observing them, Ash and Connie show a level of ferocity you have not seen in them yet, as they just rip into it aggressively. The feeding frenzy you saw on the ship almost pales in comparison to how ravenously they tear at this creature's flesh. And without having it portioned or without, really having a concept by your best estimation, they don't stop ferociously tearing at it until they've each consumed about 20 pounds of meat, give or take.
That's after what they already ate.
Yeah. Ravkin takes a moment to get to that stage again, but once he does, he also leaps onto it and begins tearing into it and gorges himself as well, stopping maybe a little bit shy of his siblings.
I think Ravkin's gonna end up being the runt.
However, as you're kind of realizing you probably need to get a move on after a few minutes and after watching them really tear at this thing, even though they seem to settle a little bit, as you try to lure them away from the thing, you can see them like territorially gripping into it.
I'm gonna try to assert my dominance over my wyvern now.
Give me an animal handling check.
Could I give myself advantage if I were to use some of the wyvern's poisons to try to put it like near his mouth?
Yes, I'll allow that. Very creative.
Where's my sheet now?
While they're kind of doing that, can I run over to where it was kind of nesting and just poke around there a little bit?
So you absolutely can. As you cross the distance, you're looking up at this mesa that's probably like 80 feet high. So you can climb, you can fly. How would you like to get up there? You're gonna thunderstep again?
Yeah.
Yeah, you can thunderstep. So burn your spell slot, and
Yep.
yeah, you another burst of thunder, and you appear on top of this mesa in a very wide, very loosely packed nest. I mean, you certainly recognize it as a nest, but in your entire life, you've never seen a nest built out of actual full trees before. But it's like a loosely packed thing of trees, and from your recollection, probably some loose hay bales, that sort of thing. And you see here two very large, very smooth, very stone-like eggs.
Cool. I'll think about that while you go back to Vix.
Oh boy.
Next. You manage, as you're pulling at Ravkin, trying to get him to follow, he refuses and digs in and is like holding onto this thing. And then as you pop the cork on your wyvern poison and bring it up to his mouth, you see a sort of sudden and irritated leap to the side as it comes off of the creature. And as you lure him towards the shore, getting to the waterline, You also notice that now Connie and Ash have dug their teeth into the creature's thigh and are both simultaneously attempting to drag it towards the ship. They're failing because it's massive.
Yep.
But they're both like tugging at it like dogs with a chew toy. Like,
She'll
guys, just get a drumstick.
just pull off some of the meat and lure them away. It seems like that's what they want.
you're suggesting that, or you're doing that?
I'm suggesting it. She's gonna focus on luring hers away.
Yeah, Brielle was axe out trying to get some meat off that thing.
I think the lovely renamed Rhowan, which is very hard to say, is gonna go in with the dinosaur mouth and try and pull a leg off.
That's smart.
Ooh. Okay. Yeah. Give me like an athletics or something as your dinosaur form. And Brielle, how much meat do you want to try to hack away from this thing before you're trying to lure them away?
How much does it realistically look Brielle could carry? Like,
Well, at least one of you has a bag of holding if you're looking to
Wren.
store some. You, I mean, how much can Brielle carry? What's her carry capacity?
She can lift, pull, and drag 570 pounds.
Then you could theoretically drag 570 pounds of this meat.
I would like to do that as much
Because
as I can.
there is more than that on it. There are several tons of meat on this thing.
Okay, then yeah, let's try and we'll do 500 just so I don't accidentally drown trying to get back to the boat.
Yeah, you hack away at this thing, and on top of that, Rhowan also rips an entire leg off, and that thigh alone probably carries another like 600 pounds of meat on it.
Yeah. The push, lift, or drag on this is 3,240 pounds.
Would you like to rip more off and try to drag all of
the
it?
leg is enough. Rowan's very annoyed at the Wyverns right now. It's like, come on, kids, get back in the car. We're leaving energy right now. Don't make me ask again.
Yeah, then you drag that out into the water. Fortunately, Rhowan is tall enough that even as you approach the ship, you are still above.
He can still fly for 10 minutes.
Fair enough.
Just hovering with all these points of light and the constellation of a dragon on his body, which is not very dissimilar from the shape he's in right now.
And
it's
still
just like all
instinctively moving your legs as if you're walking.
Yeah.
I would
This
like to
big thigh meat dangling from your mouth.
I would like to hitch a ride on Rhowan.
Got it.
And also offer Brielle the bag of holding if she wants to fill it up with some meat.
Yeah, once she brings the big chunk back to the boat, she'll cut it up to fit in there. But
Yeah, with this 1,100 pounds of rock meat, it's more than enough for the Wyverns to come along without a dispute. Brielle, how are you planning to get the meat up into the ship, or is Rhowan gonna help lift that up?
yeah,
Okay.
I figured Worm was just gonna like push me up.
Yeah, polymorph lasts for an hour. Starry form of the flying lasts for 10 minutes. We can do this.
Yeah. Chad's pointing out how ridiculous our conversations are.
That's why I
Which you're
love
not
D&D.
Just the thigh meat dangling.
Are you stealing an egg, Greg?
Yeah, we're coming back to Greg next. Bastion, you're in a net with two big old rock eggs in front of you.
All right. Can I take a look over the eggs to see if like one of them looks better than the other?
You can give me a perception check, and
Okay.
I'll also take a history check from you.
Okay. Oh, history. Lovely. All right, I'll do perception first. God, three nat 20s tonight.
Wow.
Yeah, well done. Both of these eggs look like they are in absolutely pristine condition.
Okay.
the sheen on the eggs. You know a little bit about eggs. You've heard things here and there. To your
I have
understanding,
breakfast every morning.
they are porous and allow air to pass through. But as you look over these eggs, which do seem to be healthy and intact, you can't imagine how air is passing through this. By your estimation, this is probably 2 to 3 inches thick, and looks like it's carved out of like solid stone. You can't see any visible pores in it, and yet as you touch them, they feel warm to the touch.
How heavy would these eggs be?
Well, that do you want to try to find out? Because
I kind of do.
I'll paint a picture for you. Like I said, they're like 2 to 3 inches thick from what you can tell. They are much wider around than you can fit your arms around. They are taller than you by about 3 feet. You couldn't even hazard a guess. It might be surprisingly light. It might weigh more than your ship. You're really not sure.
Okay. Would Big Babe be able to try to whoop?
What is the strength score of Bigby's hand?
26.
Make an athletics check with a plus whatever that makes it.
Oh God. +8. Okay. Should I just use my athletics and add an extra 1 because mine's a +7?
Yeah, sure. Yeah, that works for me. Yeah.
Ooh, 14.
Bigby's hand gets like underneath it and starts to lift, and it's struggling to get the weight up. And as it gets it up to the edge of the nest, it just rolls with its mass. Bigby's hand unable to stop it. It flies over the side and
Oh no. All right. He's just gonna shut down. Be careful down there. I got one more coming potentially.
make another roll.
Oh no.
We got this. Come on. I just need one more nat 20, please.
Begging the dice
It's not
gods.
a nat 20. 17? It's better.
A 17. Bigby's hand managed to curl its fingers around the other side, and it lifts it up out of the nest. And as it gets over the edge, you're thinking it's great, and then you just see it drop. And then you like, I assume you run over to the edge to see what happens. It like just barely slows its descent enough to not shatter on impact. Bigby's hand collides with the ground. It is intact and not any closer to the ship. Just down.
Perfect. All right. Nothing else really in the nest, I'm assuming.
I'll let you keep that perception score. There's nothing that really interests you per se, but as you're looking around, you do notice that there is a greatsword buried among these trees. However, the hilt of this greatsword is about 6 feet long, and its overall length is about 24 feet long.
Dude, what?
It is massive, far too big for you to carry.
It's be worth a little something. How big
As
can you carry that?
Bigby's
okay.
hand is currently pinned under an egg.
All right. I'm gonna let go of Bigby's hand. Would this thing be like a couple 100 pounds? Like
The sword?
yeah.
Yeah. It'd be like nearly 300 pounds.
Oh, perfect. Magic words. I cast levitate on it.
Does levitate specify a creature?
Nope. It says one creature or loose object of your choice that you can see.
Perfect. Then It lifts up into the air.
He's gonna like push. Oh god, this is gonna be stupid. He's gonna push it over to the side of the nest, use levitate to bring it down slightly, kind of hop on the hilt and like wrap his arms around it and ride it on the way down.
Okay. Yeah, you do that. You ride the sword down. Picturing that Dr. Strangelove scene.
God.
And I realize we're over time for break, but it just felt like resolving this island first if everyone's cool. Yeah, and then what? What's the plan from there?
He's just gonna like then hop off and start pushing it over. You guys are just, I guess, gonna see him pushing a monolithic sword that's floating in the air towards you guys.
Yeah.
And be like, "Hey, there's an egg over that way too."
No indication of what you want to happen with it or anything. Just egg over there.
You hear the dinosaurs version of what do you want us to do with that?
I don't know. I thought it was cool. Did we want an egg? Do we want a big bird of our own?
These guys are really hard to take care of. I don't speak bird. I know Rhowan speaks bird, but like
If it's
his
not
birds
that,
aren't the greatest. They kind of get mixed up a bit.
but if it's not that close to hatching, it might be worth a lot of money in the city.
Also true. I can't imagine these things are very common. It's got to be a little bit exotic. It could easily make up the difference for the cost of the trip.
Even though Rhowan can't communicate with the rest of the group, I'm going to have him make a nature check and a history check. And Wren, you can also make a history check because there's a chance you would have read something about this as well. Brielle, sorry, there's no way you would have
Nope,
any
she
knowledge
makes
of
no
this.
sense.
way.
She's just living her best life.
Okay, so nothing really springs to mind on your nature check.
Having
But-
my bionic guide of that.
Awesome. Okay. Rhowan, something's tickling the back of your mind about this whole situation and like the nature of what this conflict was, but it's not quite catching. Wren, as you're thinking about bringing this egg on board, you suddenly like have this like almost intuitive psychic flash of a book you read about the time of conflict between the gods of this world, and you know that giants and dragons were once at war, and rocks were specifically created to aid the giants in their war against the dragons.
She'll relay that bit of information, and then she follows up with, I don't know if that means we want to leave it here or not. Which side were the elementals on in terms of the giants versus the dragons again?
The elementals were the ones that created the dragons.
And these were created to destroy the dragons?
Yeah, the rocks were created to basically be flying mounts so that the giants could reach the dragons even if they were in the air.
Hmm.
Which is why they're so fucking massive. Giants rode them into battle.
We know that not all giants are bad, and we even have someone aboard who is related to them.
Is it gonna make it harder for you to talk to your water guy, though, Bastion?
I mean,
Gonna be mad at us?
I don't quite know. Here's the thing. I assume he just wants me to succeed. If that includes me flying on a rock to do it, so be it, I suppose. But, like, I don't know. He hasn't really told me either way. I assume he would if he had a problem.
Well, since you haven't heard from him, might as well.
We don't have to do this. I need to throw that out there. If you guys think this is a stupid idea, I'm fine with it. I just saw it up there. We won't talk about the other one. I thought it might be kind of neat for any number of reasons, and you guys seem to like collecting things, like me. So, like, figured I'd throw it out there.
I'll become an elf again so I can speak. Well, let's make a decision quick. I'm not going to race that thing. It's too big. If you want to sell it, be my guest. It's not going to hatch on its own out here anyway. So, we have a boat to hurry up and catch. If we want to load it up, let's hurry up and load it. It would probably sell for a lot of money, but if we could find someone who wanted it.
Certainly.
All right. Well, if you're certain that it won't hatch out here, then I don't see why we can't deliberate on it. We could always just toss it aside if we decide not to.
Or have a really big breakfast.
Yeah, she's just gonna go with the Ravkin a bit, I think, and go and give him a little bit of food. Like, she is glad that he's okay, but he's caused trouble now, so.
All right, so my understanding is you were planning to take the egg for now and deliberate on it later. How are you planning to get the egg on the ship?
Great question.
How heavy was it again?
Yeah, how heavy is the egg?
I did not give you an exact weight.
You did not.
None of you attempted to lift it.
Can I try and lift it?
You absolutely
Or I guess no,
can.
I went to the boat.
You are on the boat. You can go back.
If it's a problem,
Brielle will run back. She'll try and lift it up. If she can't lift it up, sorry, Bastion, I tried.
What was your max lift?
570.
Give me an athletics check.
Okay.
Can Big B help?
Big B is no longer there because he's concentrating.
Yeah, Big B's no longer there.
That's right.
18.
With an 18, you manage to move it a little bit. With its round ovular shape, it's kind of hard for you to get a grip on it. But as you go to lift, it rolls a little bit away from you, and just that takes every ounce of strength you have. By Brielle's best estimation, this weighs about 1,600 pounds.
I can't lift it. I'm so sorry.
All right, that's all right.
I really don't want Wren's mom to get mad at us, so.
No, that's perfect. I got a gigantic ass sword anyways, so I can take that as a consolation.
Yeah, she's run back to the boat. She's really worried about Wren's mom.
Yeah,
Bastion's gonna just levitate and push it forward onto the boat.
Yeah, you like push it and it starts moving, and then you're raising it up. You grab onto it and like rise up onto the ship. As you bring it down and release the spell, you feel the ship curl a little bit. It balances out. That's not too much weight for your ship, but like it is all of a sudden an extra 300 pounds on one side. The meat was more than that, but that's slowly being portioned and shoved into a bag of holding. And you set sail once again in the direction that you last saw the Gentle Accord, with no sight of it on the horizon.
Do I have an indication of my telepathic connection being severed now that, because it only
What is
lasts
the maximum range on? Oh yeah, it's long since severed.
Okay.
But I think we'll take our break now, a little bit late, and we'll come back with you guys trying to catch up to the other ship. So we'll see you in a few minutes. Welcome back, everyone. And also welcome raiders. Two sets of raiders. Thank you for joining us. If you missed it, our party followed their wyvern hatchlings to a remote island where they were attacked by a massive coastal rock. That's ROC, not ROCK. And, one of the wyverns almost died repeatedly, and yet they did manage to overcome it, acquire 1,100 pounds of rock meat, smash one of its eggs against the ground, and give up on transporting the other one, but successfully taking a giant sword as well. You're back on the Storm's Respite, and you are heading back northeast towards where you last saw, or what's the plan there, Captain?
He's probably adjusting it slightly, just given their trajectory, and trying to like kind of merge along beside them where he would expect them to be.
Absolutely. Yeah. You proficient with navigator's tools?
It's a good question.
I hope you are.
I don't know, honestly.
I am.
Rhowan is.
Well, that's good. I just kind of go by feel.
I just
sailing.
the ship on vibe.
Yeah.
He's like, they were there.
I am proficient.
Yeah, give me a wisdom roll with proficiency.
Okay, wisdom's not bad. Oh wait. Oh god. Oh, ignore that if it rolls. I don't know how to add proficiency, but there's the base roll. Okay, plus another 4 on top of that.
Yeah. Yeah, you plot a course, and your men hoist those sails up, get them into full sail, and you take off. As you get going, one of the sailors comes up to you and just says, "Well, sir, despite your trepidations, your maneuver did not cause any lasting damage to the anchor or the hull of the ship, so we are shipshape as always."
Perfect. Of course we're fine. It was me steering.
Of course, Syrah did unfortunately take a tumble as a result, and
Oh dear.
She's a little bit cross with you. I'd probably give her the rest of the day before,
Oh, I'll go see to her immediately.
I wouldn't recommend it, sir.
He's already gone. on the way by, he's just like, "Wait, Brielle, I brought that sword up. I don't know if you want to see it. It seemed like it would be kind of up your alley."
Yeah, I'm gonna take a look at it if I can. Where you headed?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I gotta go find Syrah.
Why?
She's right pissed at me. It's gonna be hilarious.
Yeah, okay. Have fun. Maybe she'll be more mad at you than me. And she's like looking over this sword.
Hey, before you go, Captain, do we need a little more wind in our sails?
Oh, I don't think that would be a bad thing if you can.
I will cast Control Wind.
Perfect.
How long does that last?
An hour.
And is it like centered on you, or do you have to choose a spot?
That's a great question. It looks like I can move it.
Cool. Then yeah, you can absolutely fill those sails with wind for the next hour. The boat kind of kicks off a little bit and kind of hits that balance between faster than the ship is actually designed to go and too fast to where it's dangerous, and you're just kind of right in that sweet spot. Takes you a few moments to kind of dial it in. You go one side, then the other. Everyone's feeling it a little bit, even the experienced sailors, but it only lasts a moment before you really get the hang of it. But the ship continues on. The helmsman, you see, he's got a little smirk on his face as he's steering the ship at this ridiculous speed. Brielle, you can give me a roll with your tools, as we've been doing to?
I would if Brielle was actually doing that, but Brielle is
Oh.
not.
Betrayal.
Oh, dang.
She's
Okay.
looking at it, but in reality, I think she's more focused on watching Wren to see how Wren's doing because her Wyvern just got hurt and her mom is probably really pissed at her and all that kind of stuff. So she's looking over it, but she's looking for Wren.
Absolutely. Then 2 questions. Wren, are you expressing anything outwardly, or are you trying to like are you masking? Are you burying your feelings at the moment?
I think Wren has disappeared below deck.
Okay.
She's gone to like where they normally sleep, and she's just gonna let Ratkin rest like on her lap. I think she
Okay.
probably just made like a comment of, "Let me know if we find them," to Rhowan, who's trying to do stuff with the sails.
Will do.
I
All right.
don't think Brielle understands what that means. So she's gonna wait a little bit, but then she'll go find Wren if she can.
Bastion, you head below deck, and you head down the corridor down to the bottom area where the crew generally sleeps and eats and all that. And as you look around, you don't see Syrah immediately. And you're a bit confused. You head back up, and as you're heading back out towards the upper deck, you sort of spot her around the corner in like not the locked down cargo hold area, but that like open cargo where they keep food stores and water and all that sort of thing. And she's just kind of sitting there against the hull of the ship. She's looking pretty miffed, and you can see she's got a bandage wrapped around one elbow.
Hey,
Hello, sir.
you all right?
Well, I think I cracked my bone when I fell down the stairs.
Aye. You want me to take a look at it for you?
Are you a doctor now too, sir?
Hey, not quite, but I have a few tricks up the sleeve.
Very well. And she holds out her arm and unwraps it. You can see there's a significant black bruise, which is indicative of a broken bone.
He's going to drop 9 points of lay on hands into her.
Oh. Was that magic? I thought you were like a storm sorcerer.
Not quite my specialty. That's about all I can do. It might still be injured, so take it carefully.
It does feel a lot better. Well, thank you. And that maneuver was reckless and foolish.
And
I was probably stupid to join your crew.
Probably, yeah. True.
I knew I was joining an adventure, but I didn't really expect that I would get injured, especially on the ship.
Sure.
I know you're the kind of man that takes stupid risks. I could tell you, and I saw you. But not all of us are as accustomed to it. Please consider your crew in the future.
I will. But also keep in mind, I did this for my friends. And I consider you a friend too, and any member of this crew to be the same. I do the same damn thing for any one of you.
Give me an insight check.
Okay. 24.
You can tell she's trying to hold up her frustration, but behind the mask, there's a softening there.
Now, do you want to? I'll tell you something that my last captain absolutely loved to do when I did shit like this. I'm gonna sit down, facing away from you, and you're gonna come up behind me as hard as you can, just a good cuff right up the back of the head.
I like your proposal, but I think I'd rather see the look on your face. And she takes a swing at you.
Oh, perfect. He'll just let it happen.
Okay. You can take 1 point of damage as
All
she
right.
smacks you across the face as hard as she can. She seems really satisfied with herself and then goes, "We're even," and walks away, and you can still feel the throbbing on your cheek.
That's fair. I can't remember how to wound myself.
You had it. It was there for a moment.
Oh, did I?
D&D said.
Oh, I just typed in one and okay.
Yep.
Okay, perfect.
I love that.
And you see she's got a little bit of a bounce in her step as she like heads down the corridor and down the stairs to the crew quarters.
Bastion will just walk up and he's gonna look like he doesn't feel it, but he's gonna look super sheepish as he comes up and just like kind of rubbing his face, like super sad looking. Like, oh, woe is me.
You can see some of your crew nudging each other and pointing at the red mark on your cheek.
Oh, don't mess with her. She's got a mean right hook.
Wren, I don't know if you're paying attention, but while you're down there, sort of licking your wounds, you see Bastion appear for a short time, looking confused, and then leaving. And then you can hear a loud clap upstairs. And a moment later, Sierra comes down looking very proud of herself.
She's familiar with hearing people get slapped at parties, probably in media. I think she just thinks there's that's one way to swear that away.
Fair enough. How long does Wren stay down there? Was it until you hear otherwise?
Yeah, she was waiting for Rhowan to tell her if, like, shave down that they're getting close.
That will be a while. Brielle, you said you were going to wait a while. And if you
Yeah,
don't see
she'll
you,
wait like 10 minutes if Wren doesn't come back up.
It'll be,
and then
hours.
she'll head down.
So, you head down.
It's really hard to read Wren's expression when you come down. She just has the wyvern in her lap, just stroking it.
Hey, Wren. You okay if I talk to you for a second?
Sure, why do you seem so timid about it?
I don't know, you just looks... Well, I can't really tell, that's the thing. I don't know how you look right now, but I assume it's sad because Ravkin got hurt. Do you want me to heal him?
She's gonna look at Ravkin and go, is Ravkin like has he been pretty low energy still since that whole thing?
Compared to what was going on, yes. But he seems a bit twitchy.
I'll be honest, I think he needs to learn a little bit from that experience. I'm gonna let him rest it off.
Okay, that's fine. I guess I'll head up again then.
Oh, wait.
What?
You have that sad puppy dog look, like I'm brushing you off when you don't want to be brushed off.
Well, I'm worried about your mom and that we took so long, and she's a bitch, and I know she's not going to like it. So, are you okay? I know you said we'd talk about it later with how you're actually feeling. Now is later, but you don't have to feel like you have to talk about it right now. It could still be later.
How many people are down here right now, Shanks?
4.
Are they sleeping or are they doing other things?
They are awake, and they're kind of preoccupied with various things. Two of them eating, one of them is like washing up, and the other one reading.
She'll kind of move over to let Brielle sit down, and I think she'll just talk to her mentally then.
Okay.
Well, forgive me, I'm not really practiced at talking about these sorts of things with somebody who genuinely cares. I don't really see a way out of this, and everyone's trying to be helpful. I know, because that's the best thing to do, because if you lose your hope, I'm aware that it's harder to press forward, but hope was never really the thing that drove me. So offering that to me doesn't really do a whole lot.
What drove you? Getting away from her?
That, and I felt like I was equipped to. I could do it on my own skill, my own merit, with my own connections, and every single one of those fell through within the 24 hours that she showed up here.
How do you know?
She's a very powerful woman, and she has leverage over the one person who is powerful and wealthy enough to help me out of my situation. And I know that some of you have had a rough time with trusting Drindle, but he saved my life once when he didn't have to. He's given me work for longer than he needed to. And this whole shipment that he's sending over to her was payment for my freedom.
So if anyone can do anything, it's probably him then, right?
Except now, the one thing that he offered her was bringing the shipment over without her needing to do anything about it or get involved was failed. He's no longer held up his end of the deal.
But maybe he can think of something else. I'm not trying to give you hope. He's a lot smarter than I am. So, I don't know. Maybe he'll think of something. Do you want to talk to him?
I need some time to think about what to say to him. He's already put himself out a lot for me, and there's probably nothing he can do while we're at sea anyway.
Okay.
But if I think of what to say, I'll let you know.
How about I give you this, and she's going to give the stone that connects to Trevor to Wren, and she's just going to be like, maybe you can ask Trevor if he'll let you talk to him when you're ready. It'll take him at least a day to pass it on, I assume, so I'll give you more time. And it's Trevor, so who knows? He might make him wait even longer because he seems to not like him. But it's all I can really do to help.
I appreciate that. And she'll take the stone. I don't think she'll put it in the bag. I think she keeps it on herself, especially if Trevor needs to contact them. And I guess just beyond that, I really thought for a moment that I was done with. And she's been, actually, she's going to shift back to like her Elrin form. I really thought I was done with this for a moment. She goes back to Wren. It's
a setback.
Which I've been told I'm not allowed to have. my whole
Well, your mom
life.
can shove it, so
I'm not trying to push off your positivity. I do want to be hopeful and look forward to things. And I honestly loathe the fact that she's gotten under my skin so much. But she has. I can't change that.
I think being realistic is not a bad thing either. Something I could learn.
Well, maybe we'll learn from each other.
I hope so. I mean, we did training in the mountains and that we learned some stuff from each other. So, like, I don't see why we can't learn this. I'm becoming more confident because I know you.
I think she actually kind of smiles a little bit at that last thing. And honestly, I think above everything, it's just really bothered me that I don't have the guts to stand up to her when she talks about my friends poorly. That's probably the thing that bothers me the most.
I don't think you don't have the guts. I think you just need to think smart. You've always been the like person that like thinks like 3 steps ahead, right? And like you already know what you're gonna do next turn and fight. And then you're gonna like do this cool thing. And then you're gonna like run over here and do all this kind of stuff. And like that's the kind of thinker you are. And that makes sense because you have to know everything that's going on and you know your mom the best. Whereas if I do it, I'm walking around a ship for an hour. So you're not backing down to her. You're just plotting for the future.
I do hope that you all know that I don't agree with what she said to you.
Oh, I know that. Don't you worry. Do you love me, Wren?
Yeah, she actually just, her eyes close. I love you, Brielle. And she'll grab her hand and
I think Brielle is just actually stunned for like 6 seconds where she's like, and then she's just gonna like give her a huge hug even though she hates hugs. Yes. See, you're making progress.
don't think that I haven't. She like lets her hug her, but then she goes like this, and don't out loud. She goes, and don't think that I have forgotten about what you said to Garrick.
What? Yeah, I know. That's why we have to change the plan now. You won't forget.
I think I'd prefer if you never spoke about that topic again with him, to be honest.
Okay. I just care about you.
So you and Jor, then, that's a thing now?
Are you deflecting?
Yes.
Okay. So yes, we are a thing now. Like she just like glazed over that.
Yeah.
So I was mostly just scared that like we'd go on this trip and I'd never be able to come back, or like I'd die or something would happen. And I really like him. And I mean, all the experience that you guys have told me I don't have, it sounded interesting and cool. And he seemed to really be happy that it was gonna happen. Not that I didn't want it to happen. I'm actually the one that asked him.
Wren is not laughing, but oh my god.
She's like, but he made sure I was okay with it, which was really sweet.
I'm glad to hear that after your...
The other stay the night moment.
Yes.
I was happy to. And thanks for checking in on me when I told you, Wren. Don't think I didn't notice it.
George seems like a very...
Amazing guy, I know.
very tailored to you, I think. And I know what it's like to have somebody who supports you despite the fact that you disappear for a month. And they welcome you back with open arms. I think you have a real keeper there.
I'd like to hope so. I just hope his arm gets better.
I'm
But
sure
the knee brace is...
I'm sure that even if it doesn't, he will adapt. He seems like that kind of guy.
He's very adaptable, let me tell you.
Okay,
Oh my God.
that gets a little bit more of a reaction from Wren. Her eyebrows raise and she does. She's like mystified by that comment. And I think from there, Wren's gonna pull any details about her experience that Brielle's willing to share with over the next while.
Fair enough. All right, above deck. Rhowan, you keep a constant stream of wind in these sails for an hour, and when it's done, the sky's getting a little bit darker, and you still don't see the ship on the horizon.
Well, I've got another 5th level spell slot. Let's keep doing it.
Absolutely. You kick up another one for another hour. I assume you basically have to be there on the deck managing this.
On the deck, I would think I can move around. It's a cube of air within a very large distance of me.
Fair enough. Then you are free to roam as you see fit, if you determine that's the case.
Within 300 feet.
You're probably fine. Bastion, you get back up there and you see Rhowan is filling the sails with wind and your helmsman is at the helm. What would you like to do?
I'll notice Brielle isn't at the sword and he'll just be like, all right, that's fine. I'll probably give Rhowan just like a clap on the back and then move up and nod for his helmsman to take a little bit of a break and take over for a while.
Absolutely. All right. Well then, almost the entire hour goes by, and in the last glimmer of sunlight just before it sets, you see in the distance a large ship slowly appear on the horizon. In that moment, as you kind of get close enough so that the deck of the ship is visible over the horizon, because as we all know, the planets are round and you see it appear from top to bottom, despite what some crazy people. Anyway, I don't normally take a stand, but I will on that one.
I was pretty sure that Rowan's pretty sure this planet's flat.
You know what, Rhowan? You're out of the campaign.
I don't know, man. My map is flat.
Go back to the Feywild, which is flat. You just as you see the deck sort of become visible over the horizon, you can see that lanterns are coming on as they're lighting up for the evening. And yeah, as I said, it's getting dark, so they are at the horizon, which means you're still slowly closing that gap, a little faster thanks to Rhowan's help, but it will probably be several hours before you're actually in shouting distance or anything like that. And by then you're looking at pitch black except for what's illuminated by lantern. Rhowan, you actually know for a fact that it's going to be a very dark night, as well as you only expect to see part of one of the 3 moons. But if that doesn't change anyone's intentions, you're heading in tonight and slowly closing that distance. Is anyone resting for the night? Are you trying to stay up and close that gap no matter what? Are you willing to take exhaustion to do so?
I'll keep going for at least another 4 hours, since I only need to trance.
That's fair. Yeah, you can do that.
Bastion will call it a night and go to sleep.
Absolutely.
He'll tell them to like wake him up if they need him or something like that. But like we now see the ship, so just stay the course, get closer.
Yeah, and you gave the last hour of your day helmsman's shift off, and the night helmsman kind of comes in an hour after his shift was supposed to begin, and they both seem happy with you that they kind of got that significant break. But he's happy to take over and keeps a steady course for the ship ahead. What about Brielle and Wren?
Brielle will get a full night's sleep. She's just gonna like cuddle up with Ash.
Yeah, I think Wren has it in mind to talk to Rhowan about something, but doesn't want to do that while he's busy, and so she will take advantage of the fact that he's doing stuff and it's getting dark. So she'll go to sleep, but she'll tie the shawl thing to like one of the bangles on her wrist, so that if her wyvern tries to go off and cause trouble, she wakes up.
Fair enough. Yeah, Brielle, you can't quite put your finger on it, but your rest and your little cuddle session with Ash feels different, just off somehow. Ravkin does rest fully through the night without any sort of shenanigans.
You know how good that feels as a parent.
And Rhowan, can I get a perception check as you're remaining on deck for the next 4 hours?
Sure. Nope, that was supposed to be in the tower.
That's okay. 31 is going to get you there regardless. First off, as night truly and fully falls upon you, you are noticing something interesting in the sky above. A star formation that weirdly is unfamiliar to you. And it's not like it's new stars, because obviously that's not the case. But it almost feels like a particular grouping is feeling brighter than you are used to them being. And now these formations, again, the stars are kind of complicated. Like obviously there's other stars in between them and stuff like that, but somehow this particular group in this particular formation is looking brighter than the ones around them for a change. And you're certain there's other constellations there that you're normally looking at that stand out. But for whatever reason, you see, well, actually, how about I don't know what it would be to interpret the shape of a constellation.
Religion?
I'll allow that. Let's do a religion. Yeah, with an 18, you notice first of all, it's sort of a round formation overall. And there's something sort of woven into that circle. There's shapes that almost look like something wrapped around the circle, maybe. And it's far out to the northeast of where you are. It almost feels otherworldly in a way that it's like over something. Other than that, there's not much you can really make out about it. And shortly after that, your attention is actually drawn back towards what's ahead of you. As you draw near to the ship, you can see that, in fact, this is the Gentle Accord, fortunately, and you haven't been tailing some other ship in this popular shipping line. You can see that the lights are all on deck. They seem to be moving at a steady pace. And you can actually, even from this distance, because the rooms are so well illuminated, you can actually see both the captain and Seraphine inside their respective quarters. Both of them still awake for whatever reason.
We'll go retrieve Wren as per her request.
Yeah, absolutely. Wren, you are woken by Rhowan.
And it's just like it's in the middle of the night, or the
Yeah, you're looking at like midnight now.
Right. Well, thank you for making sure that we caught up, Rhowan.
Of course.
I think Wren will, because they do watch sometimes, so I feel like staying up for 2 hours won't bother her too much. She's gonna, she knows she should, so she's going to, if they can see Seraphine in her quarters, then I think she's going to message her to say, sorry for being late.
Is there a distance on the activation, or is that also within a mile?
I have to see her.
That's the only limitation? Then yes, yeah, you can do that.
Do that and then spend my...
Yep. And sorry, what was the opening line here?
Sorry for being late or something, taking so long, I think is what she was saying. We are back now.
You are returned. I was just about to send to you.
Yes, well, we ran into a very large creature while we were up there.
What sort of large creature?
I would know what it's called, right? Because I recalled it from the book.
You passed your history check. You know what it is.
Yeah, okay. Then she'll say, it was a rock, but not anything like I've seen before. And she'll describe the differences between what she read about and this one.
Interesting. I came across one that was all red once.
I think Wren's a little bit cut off that she's just talking to her. Like, this almost feels worse than being scolded. She goes, yes, there were 2 eggs there, I believe. I only saw one of them. She doesn't know what happened to the other one. But they were much too heavy to bring with us and very large.
Disappointing, but understandable. I know someone that would, well, do just about anything for something like that.
You sneaky bastard.
I'm only so strong.
If we had enough time, I could have jerry-rigged something.
If you guys were creative enough to get that egg on the ship and kept it alive until you got to the capital, you would be insanely wealthy.
All right, we got a giant sword at least.
I think she'll try to describe the general direction that she saw them go in from where they were, but she'll be like, I'm not very good at navigating, as you know.
Oh, Vix, I don't want to interrupt, but I will remind that Wren would be almost certain that Rhowan would be adding this to his map. Do with that information what you will.
She does like to impress her mother, I think, especially trying to get her on the side of, like, the party. She goes, we have a very skilled navigator who's mapping a lot of the uncharted territory. I'm almost certain that he'll be able to point it out.
This is your Eladrin friend.
Yes.
There's a of space as she appears beside you. Take me to him.
God. Ah. Where is Rhowan? Did he stay down? Oh, you're
You were
muted.
muted.
That was at the end of your
Yeah. I think he would have been getting things set up for his trance. Probably, it's only been a couple of minutes, so I don't think he would have started it yet.
Yeah, she'll lead her down to the below deck to where Rhowan is.
You can see as you head down into the third deck, her making a very concerted effort to not react to the smell of many sailors and their living quarters. I understand it's not everyone's take, not what she's accustomed to. But she does hide it pretty well, even though, Wren, you do see a slight twist of distaste on her mouth.
Also, just for full, she is Elrin right now. Anytime she has known the ship to be,
yeah. She steps up to about 3 feet away from where Rhowan is sitting, and very, softly, I'm so sorry to disturb you.
Rhowan
I understand
looks briefly confused.
You are in possession of a map and coordinates of where you fought the rock.
I am. I take it from your inquiry that you're interested in that.
I would be very pleased if you could share that with me.
Well, I could think of nothing I would enjoy more than pleasing someone who's so important to Wren. Elrin. That was David forgetting.
That's fair. I'll give you that. Thank you. That means a lot to me, actually.
Well, I'm glad I can be of assistance. I'll pull out the map and spread it out and by my estimates, we're about here right now, and that means that places that island, and he'll sketch it on the map right there.
And you're quite certain of these coordinates?
It was a fairly large island. Well, for a teleportation target, if that's what you're interested in. Can I make some sort of check to see how sure I am of that?
Yeah, give me your wisdom plus proficiency, whatever you want to do there.
Extremely sure.
You are pretty damn sure, yeah.
And there's a pillar at the center of the island here, and I believe the egg was left in this general vicinity.
Thank you. You are very capable at this sort of thing.
Thank you.
The highest praise she'll give somebody.
Was there anything else you needed to discuss, Elrin?
Perhaps above deck.
Thank you again. And she puts her hands together and actually bows her head to you.
I will return it. Have a lovely evening.
There's the slightest twist of a smile at the corner of her mouth. And
she got something. There's something around there.
We'll get the money
she
for the
heads back
coordinates.
up the stairs towards the top deck where you want to discuss with her further.
Yeah, when they get up there, she's just like, is everything all right, Mother? You seem well, let's just say I was expecting to be reprimanded a little bit more than I was.
Well, Wren, what use is there in reprimanding you?
She's giving up on me now. Okay.
I'm very disappointed, and you're aware of that. And then, just because I'm here, you think you can shirk your duties and run off to chase your little lizard pet. I'm very disappointed in all the choices you've made.
I hope
We
that
have
you
much
can.
training to do when we return home, but this egg is a very nice peace offering.
I hope that you can understand that the people that I've chosen to spend my time with are all very skilled in a different capacity, but
Yes, well, spending time around Wilton, obviously, you got yourself in with the rougher sort of crowd. Not surprised. He's always been that way. I would have preferred if you had gotten in with his brother, but unfortunately, he had no use for you.
well, it looks like that you might come out with something. And she gestures to the ship. And you don't even have to make a trade for it anymore.
Yes, and don't think I've forgotten that that was a deal set up behind my back.
She's just gonna, I think she just accepts that. She's just like, there.
Do you know how many young minds would kill for the opportunity to be molded by me?
I have met several people who are very in awe of you.
Show some more respect for your family from now on.
Yes, Mother.
But I have some ideas to make use of you once we return.
Before you go, with the whole blockade thing, I was told there was a package sent for me. And I've been curious about what that might have been. Is that something I still have to wait for, or?
I will see what I can do to redirect it your way.
Thank you.
If you'll excuse me, I have an egg to procure and some sendings to do. You see her roll her eyes a little bit. But before you get a chance to respond, she vanishes from sight. And only a few seconds later, you can see on the deck of the Gentle Accord her reappear with her hand on this egg.
She just,
Yeah.
we need to
You see-
learn how to reach her just so we could be like, hey, come pick up this fucking magic shit.
Bastion looks over, is like, my egg!
Bastion is sleeping. But you can see it. The ship absolutely, Rhowan, David, as you pointed out, the ship, it's centered, but like the whole ship goes as the weight takes hold of it. And you can not hear what she's saying, but you can see that she's clearly commanding a few men around, and very quickly stuff is brought to like hold this thing upright, like a bunch of cloth and stuff. What looks like probably reams of cloth that are used to like maintain the sails and that sort of thing is brought out and like unfurled ridiculously and like wrapped around over and over and over again until it's perched in like a soft little cup. And then if you stay to watch this shenanigans, after she's satisfied with that, after like 5 minutes or so of them wrapping this thing up, you see her then weave her hands out in front of it, and some sort of magical effect takes place. Not that you would know the spell necessarily. Actually, you know Seraphine pretty well. Give me an Arcana check. You're not that proficient with magic, but you've watched her cast magic your whole life. Oh, damn. Yeah. You recognize this as a warming spell. It's something that she would use to just warm herself when you're out in the mountains or training in a cold environment or anything like that. She doesn't like bulky clothes. It's kind of gauche for her.
Yeah, man needs to learn how to use that kind of magic. Be wearing crop tops all the time.
And but yeah, she seems satisfied with it. You sort of see her sharply point her finger down at one of the men, and he just kind of stands on that spot she points to and just guards the egg tirelessly as she returns to her quarters.
You said it was midnight when Rhowan woke her up.
Yes.
Right? What does Wren know about Garrick's sleep patterns? Is he like a night owl, or is he someone who gets up early and is like a daytime person?
Except for the times that you have gone to sleep with him, it seems like he never sleeps.
Okay.
And you don't really know what to make of that.
Yep.
He must sleep because you know mechanically he has to. But you have no idea when.
Then I think just to close out her little 2-hour watch, she does stay and watch that. She's about the last half hour, she has pulled out a little cup from her mess kit and poured herself a glass of wine. And I think she's just kind of like, she's leaned on the side of the ship watching this. But I think her eyes get drawn at some point to this like patch of stars in the sky that she can see outside of like the second floor balcony in Garrick's house. And I think she just has a little moment of like quiet and peace and like thinks about being back there for like a while before she goes back to bed.
Okay. Very nice moment. And I think what prompts you eventually that you should probably be getting to sleep is not just the tiredness, but a sudden and like pretty oppressive cold breeze that comes in from the east. You're feeling that icy chill of winter even out here in the middle of the ocean coming in. But you go below deck and you're able to get your rest.
Getting back on his little
everyone's able to get a long rest.
nice.
And the coming morning is relatively uneventful. You're following the gentle accord. You know you're probably, or at least Bastion at the very least would know you're like 2.5 days out from Iskrill, the port in Earl where you're headed. And Bastion, you do also notice there is an egg on board the gentle accord now. It's not easy to miss. So
yeah, he's gonna be really grumbly about it. My egg stole my egg.
I know we're at time, but there is a couple more things I want to get through, and I also want to leave the day open to you guys. So are we okay with going a little bit longer? Good. Okay.
Yep.
Then yeah, for this day, it's just a day of travel. Is there anything anyone wants to accomplish with that day?
Rhowan would like to spend some time with the Draconic language primer and see if he can't try to impart an understanding into Connie about how she was reckless and irresponsible.
So you're doing some hours of study and then trying to impart a message to her.
Yeah.
How many hours would you like to dedicate to study?
Maybe like 6.
Okay, that's reasonable. Can you roll me what were we having you roll for that? Was it
I don't remember.
just a straight intelligence, or?
I do not remember. I wrote it down, but I don't remember when we did it last. So that's going to take.
It's been a little while now, yeah.
I will just go with that straight intelligence, and let's see what my star map has in store for me today. Oh, good. I foresee that this will go well. It's an 11.
Not great, but it's not terrible either. You put 6 hours of good study in, and you're picking out words. And I think Rhowan's smart enough to be like, okay, this is one of the things I want to say to her, and this is one of the things I want to say to her. And like you slowly not only gain some understanding in Draconic, but also put together a fairly cohesive message about what's going on there. You're exclusively saying this to Connie?
And if that's his first stop, but if the others are nearby, he's kind of been on Wyvern duty a lot. So if it's his turn, then we will give them a little talking to. It's not going to be too aggressive, but
And it's like, be aggressive.
it's going to be very firm.
So I think it's reasonable, and either you can object, but I think it's reasonable that Rhowan would have access to all three if he wanted to say something.
If you wanted to corral them.
Wren and Rhowan are so good with my Wyvern. Brielle, not so much.
They're doing a good job of raising it for you. What's the message you want to convey to them?
Something to the gist of it's like, I'll write something out more, but it's something to be the gist of, I'm glad you're okay. That was reckless. You were not ready to fight that creature on your own. Try to like, that's gonna be the core of the message, but there'll be more words in it than that. Ravkin almost died twice. Like, come on, guys. You're not going to do it. You can't fight things your size or smaller, please. At least for now.
Fair enough. Okay, so for one, you have their attention, but you had to kind of wait until in between frenzied feeding because they're still doing that. And I do want to point out, over the course of this day, they eat 60 pounds of meat each.
Wow.
They are ravenous in three separate, what's the word I'm looking for? Settings? I don't know. They devour 20 pounds of meat 3 times in this day. And
like, if you're hungry, you come to us for food, unless it's something small. You said
each.
Each, yeah. Yeah, 20 pounds times 3 times 3. And they also, maybe Brielle and Wren notice they're a little less perceptive, but Rhowan, you certainly notice they're like at least 1.5 feet taller.
Mm-hmm.
They are growing rapidly.
Oh boy.
As you impart this message on them, you actually hear a grumbling in Connie's throat, and you recognize Draconic coming out, even though it's not fully formed. It's almost like infant speak, but it's clear enough that you hear enemy, frenzied, lost control.
We can work on that. I'll give her a hug.
But it does seem to land.
Thank God for the rock meat.
Yeah, honestly.
Yep.
I've been doing a lot of fishing.
I didn't have enough with the other meat that we had. I'll really say.
But other than that, this day kind of goes by without any real interruption. Unless anybody had anything else? Yep.
Brielle would like. Oh, you
Oh,
go
go
first.
ahead. No, go ahead.
Well, I was gonna say Brielle would like to sit with that sword and cast Identify on it. If I could.
Absolutely. This is the Dreadnought's Great Sword of Firestorm.
Oh, I want to
Obviously,
use it.
too large for any of you to wield.
How big does
the
one have to
T-Rex.
be?
By your best estimation, it would have to be at minimum a huge creature, and even
Okay.
then they would have to be incredibly strong.
Doable. That's what I'm hearing. Because I can get to large, and Rhowan can enlarge me.
True. Your
Doable.
strength score would also have to increase.
I'm strong.
Not that strong. If you could get to
Doable.
Gargantuan, I'd let you do it
Okay.
without increasing your strength score.
Okay,
We have
think
goals
giant
now.
thoughts. We're going to be toddler giant, not a baby giant. We're going to be toddler giant.
Hypothetically, what strength score would be needed to wield it as huge?
24.
Interesting. Interesting.
I already see what you're going for.
But yeah, I will have identified it, and I'll be like, wow, this is really cool what you got, Bastion.
So yeah, it is a legendary greatsword. It does 4d6 damage plus strength. And when you hit a creature with this, it also creates a firestorm around them that lasts for a minute. And every time a creature enters it for the first time or ends their turn in it, they take an additional 4d6 fire damage.
After Brielle's kind of had time touching this thing and everything, I think she's going to walk over to Ash and try and pet him and see if he has any weird reactions to her touching giant stuff.
Give me an insight check.
Sure.
It doesn't seem put off at all. In fact, he just treats you exactly as he normally would, although he seems curiously interested on the smell on your hands.
Interesting. Okay. That makes me feel a lot better. I was worried it was me. I thought you didn't want to cuddle me last night. And she'll just pet him. That's him.
All right. Wren, did you still have something?
Yeah. I think after Rhowan's done with the Wyverns, she'll try to find space to talk to him.
Yeah.
How are you?
I'm doing all right. It's been a wild ride. How are you doing?
Not wonderful.
I'd have been surprised if you said anything else.
Yes, well, I kind of feel like I'm having to start from scratch with all of the things that I've been working on for the past 7 years.
Hmm.
But, there's been a couple of things that have been on my mind regarding you, and I suppose Brielle's rubbing off on me with this whole communicating thing. And, well, I know that you were upset with Drindle with the whole... Well, I guess I won't gloss over it. You know what? You know that he's sent me there to assassinate someone and didn't tell any of you about it, and I guess a couple of nights ago, it seemed like perhaps you have something against Trindle. You
And
agree?
I can't deny that he has been very generous to us. And I feel as though I would be foolish to trust him.
Fair. But I know that you don't really have any solid ties to this place. You're not even from this plane.
Well, I've got some solid ties. And he'll put his hand on Wren's shoulder. You make your family.
And I suppose that's where I know that Brielle will follow me into the most dangerous of situations, and I know that you'll bring me back from the dead if you have to, even if I come kicking and screaming. And despite the short amount of time that we've been with Bastion, he's been 100% into any ridiculous shenanigans that we've gotten ourselves into, and we kind of need that kind of blindness, I suppose, at this point in our lives. But I guess I'm still in this whole political thing. You know that, right?
Oh, yeah. Yeah. I hope I bought you a little bit of reprieve last night. Does she smile ever? That felt weird.
She smiles to a select few people.
Huh. I'm not sure if I feel good about being on that list. I don't think I do.
I don't think that it was exactly you that made her smile. Like, it was whatever she's getting up to.
All right, well, that's fine then.
I think Bastion was kind of pissed about that this morning.
Was he? That's unfortunate. But I get it. We tried to move the egg. Well,
so I guess I just wanted to know where you stand with all that. I'm going to continue to try to build my relationship with Trindle. He's never given me any reason not to.
I'm not going to try and stop you from that. I want to keep him at arm's length for myself. I don't want to become overly indebted to him. I don't personally agree with. Actually, I don't know what his game is, but I don't think I agree with whatever it is. But that being said, I don't consider him an enemy, somebody to keep an eye on. But moreover, to you, you seem I made a commitment to you that I'm going to fix whatever's going on here. And I'm going to be on you like moss on a rock until I make good on that.
She looks a little bit crestfallen at that, and she goes, I actually had a couple of people convince me to keep it.
Oh, well, if you want to keep it, that's entirely your prerogative.
My mother has made it my priority to fix it.
Well, I guess I could fix it and maybe put it back later if you like it. Maybe without the knocking you unconscious this time.
Can you do that?
I don't know, but if I can undo something, surely I can redo it. Just run the spell backwards, right?
I honestly don't know how it works, so I'll have to trust your word on that.
I'm not quite sure how it works either, but I'll figure it out.
That actually helped me feel a little bit better about that.
I'm glad. Plus, it's been a while since I've been back to this continent. Might be nice to see it again.
I am dreading the thought of it. But the clothes are nice, and I do look forward to taking Brielle shopping as soon as we get there. So
I've never been much for fashion, but these robes are getting pretty old.
you ever consider, and she like kind of gestures to her like crop jacket, crop shirt situation.
You think I'd blend in better if I dressed like that?
I think the more ridiculous you feel, you'll probably feel right. You'll look right at home there.
Amazing. I can do ridiculous.
Oh boy. She might have given bad advice there, but
No, he's got like a little bit of a. He's being a little shit right now based on his facial expression with that sentence specifically.
I think she'll just spend some time with him and the Wyverns after that. And
You want to learn a few words of Draconic? They listen to it better.
yeah, she'll sit and learn, and she's
All right.
definitely more bossy and mean towards Ravkin than Rhowan is.
We spent some time sharing some Draconic with her. Bastion, did you have anything you wanted to do this day before we wrap up? Okay. Then, as you all sort of prepare yourselves to get some rest, Brielle, you're getting ready, and suddenly you hear a familiar voice in your head. Hey, Brielle, I learned a new spell so I could reach out to you. You can reply back up to 25 words. I miss you.
Oh my gosh. That's amazing. I'm so proud of you. That's 10. I miss you a lot. I hope you're okay. Stay safe. I love you.
Has she said that to him before?
She kind of said it in passing once, but like it got glazed over, so I'm just pretending that she didn't.
Okay. What does she do after she replies? Does she just like sit there, or like is she just
She's probably
continues
like,
on her way?
so cool. And she's just like waiting for like, I don't know how this spell works. So she's used to like a back and forth conversation with Wren's telepathic thing. So she's just waiting to see where the reply is.
I mean, you've had some experience with sending stones and stuff like that, and
True.
you've had your experience level isn't 0.
Okay.
But
she'll just sit there and just be like, I think she's blushing. And she's
Absolutely.
just excited. She's just like so excited.
About 5 minutes later, you hear his voice again. I love you too. I'm sorry I was too scared to say it before. I'm glad you're coming to Medios, because I'm staying at Thornhall for a while. A long while. You should visit.
Does Brielle know where that is?
Nope.
Is he done his message?
That's it. Yeah.
Okay. Then she's going to reply, I'll visit if I knew where that was. Can you give me more details? Don't worry about the love thing. I want to say it. And then it cuts off because she realized I'm at 25.
What's going on, David? Are you about to be arrested?
I don't know what that was.
Just saw red and blue flashing in your face.
I'm like
There's a yard over there outside that window, not the street.
You get one more message from him. This also takes a couple minutes before it comes in.
Yeah.
But you hear, I don't really know. We teleported. It's in Threnavar. This place is huge. I have a new mentor.
Oh no.
The Nebrius doesn't seem happy about it.
The Nebrius kind of sucked. He got your arm hurt. Who's your new mentor?
And unfortunately, he is out of spell slots.
Brielle's so
Anyway.
patient. She will wait the next day. AKA, she's not patient at all. She's just like,
Yeah, I think Brielle has a hard time getting to sleep that night.
oh yeah,
Because
100%.
it's just a question left in the air.
I think Brielle actually starts a letter to him that night.
But you do eventually sleep, and everyone gets their rest. And when you awake in the morning, it is unmistakable. These wyverns are getting too big to be inside the ship. Another 2 feet of growth overnight. And as appalling as that is, with the amount they're eating, it maybe makes sense that they're growing so rapidly, so suddenly. And you find that the following day, they each consume about 80 pounds of meat.
Yeah. Keeping track of rock meat. That's what D&D's about.
Yep, that's what it's about, baby. I'm so glad you all brought so much of that meat back with you, because otherwise they end up going insane and eating whoever's nearby. But fortunately, you collected probably enough. We'll see.
I'm going to make a note, or it doesn't need to be RP'd, but she's going to tell Rhowan they ate more than they did yesterday. And if they keep this up for a long time, we need to keep on top of this stock daily.
I think I should spend a little time fishing every day.
They are recognizably, to your eyes, like burgeoning on large size. And it won't be long before they are there. As you're going up to the main deck in the morning, the hull is almost too narrow for them to fit through. They're even, you're noticing that the wings, although they can tuck them back, are getting wider. Their limbs are getting thicker, the torso's longer, and yeah, it won't be long before fitting down this corridor won't be an option for them.
Ron's going to spend time as a peace offering to Mom, harvesting wyvern poison from them during their downtime so that she can maybe convince her to be like, maybe Ron's going to have to bite the bullet here and stay on the other ship with the wyverns.
It is just the inside that's an issue, I'll point out.
Yeah, that's why she'll take some time over the next maybe like the next few days or something to just do that.
Yeah, you can make a poisoner kit check to harvest that. And the next day also kind of goes off without any issue. You know, Bastion, that the following day you will be arriving at Iskrill somewhere midday. And as evening looms once more, around the same time as the previous night, Brielle, you once again hear that voice in your head. Sorry, I was out of magic and needed a lot today. Varenthian, his request was that I study under him from now on. My arm's fixed, though. Stay here.
I think she's just gonna say, how is your arm fixed? Why do you have to stay there? Is this forever?
Last spell. He has magic I can't comprehend. But he says I have talent and I can learn all of it. I don't think it's forever, but I'll have to pay him back somehow.
Jorf, you're a lovable idiot. You didn't listen. And she this is just me counting the words, so this is not the tone that she's taking. She's like, you're a lovable idiot, but you didn't listen. She seems very upset with him right now. Power isn't everything. You're my everything. How do we fix this?
Unfortunately, he is out of spell slots.
Nothing like getting yelled at by your girlfriend before you go to bed and you can't reply.
And with everyone getting some rest once more, we have gone through quite a few days, which I haven't called out. Officially, you're muted, Vix.
You did say that Bastion would know that within the next day after this one.
Yes. So yeah, but I'm just saying, I didn't. I haven't been keeping track of the dates very specifically through this session. I think we're 4 days from when we started, if I'm not mistaken. But with the coming day, as the dawn rises, a chain of islands is visible in the distant horizon. And Bastion, you know this to be the many islands of Earl. And we will pick this up next week with us approaching and making dock there. Great session, everyone. I'm glad we were able to get... You knew what?
The whole Jorf thing.
Yep.
I guess that now it answers my question that Wren shouldn't go to that guy. She'll get stuck there too. Damn it, just got stuck underneath another person.
Use the one person to get back at the other person. Make them fight.
You never know what the request might be, but...
Kill George.
Good.
He's trying to leave me.
But yeah, fun session. Your wyverns are quickly approaching adulthood, and I am excited to use the adult stat blocks I have for them, assuming they survive. And yeah, you got another little thing going on with Jorf, and we're also still dealing with the Seraphine and heading to the capital. But first, your arrival in Eero, where maybe there's an ambush waiting for you because of Friedrich. You never know.
Yeah, we have Seraphine, though. Might be fine.
Yeah.
I mean, she'll be fine, but we might not be.
Yeah, but a lot happened. I was glad we were able to get through those several days, because sometimes travel can be kind of hard to get through all of it. And but no, we're approaching some cool stuff now. So not that this wasn't cool. But yeah, I'm assuming we have someone to raid somewhere.
Gonna go raid Mortal Rolls. We're just
Mortal
starting.
rolls, and I see the meat box comments. It's not lost on me. I appreciate them. For those who don't know, that's alluding to a 5-game session we did, or 5-session game we did of. Is it only 4?
It's
Yeah.
fine.
I thought it was 5. It's 5 of Daggerheart that David ran for us, and we were all ridiculous.
On our YouTube. Go and watch it. It's unhinged and really gay.
It was really gay and it was really fun. We were all various levels of ridiculous gay men. Actually, Atlas is still a question mark, but I'm pretty sure we were.
Hey,
we were
Kieran,
good.
everyone
get
was
him.
certain was straight.
He snubbed that tabaxi that was hitting on him real hard.
He's just
I won't
not a
say that
furry.
comment again.
Mhm.
But thank you to our friends at Fantasy Grounds and our friends at Dungeon Alchemist. Making maps is always easy with you guys. Thank you to our musical friends, Dark Fantasy Studios, ASCII, Tabletop RPG, and the one I'm forgetting, Mad Music. And thank you to my wonderful players. You guys make this game so much fun every single fucking week. Thank you to everyone who joined us. I hope you had fun. I know we did. And remember, as always, to play with the top down. Bye.
Bye.
I'm gonna
I
kill my
forgot to copy the
boyfriend.
message.
Just trap him so that you guys can never be happy together.
Imagine if his new